This is my recipe and method for making a smoked maple bacon cheesecake on a smoker. To start, you need to set your smoker for 300 degrees. And to begin with, we'll work on the crust. You take 3 pieces of crispy bacon that have been cooled, grind it in a food processor, and add 2 packages of graham crackers and grind until smooth. Then you can add in the salt and the sugar and mix in about 1.5 sticks of melted butter, or until it's a consistency that can be pressed into the pan. Then you use coconut oil or butter. Probably could use a spray grease of some sort on a 9-inch springform pan. And after pressing mixture into the pan and up the sides, you can put it in the smoker for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, let the crust cool down on the counter while you make the filling. But leave your smoker set at 300 degrees. For the filling, it's important to have all ingredients at room temperature: the eggs, the sour cream, everything. For the start, you mix the cream cheese, sugar, flour. Mix it on high, medium to high if you can. You take the time to scrape the sides of the bowl, clean off the batter or the paddle, and make sure everything is blended and mixed well. You'll need to do this multiple times through the mixing process. So for this step, you set the mixer on medium, add your maple syrup, vanilla and maple extract. Then you can set the mixer to low, slow as it will go. Add your heavy cream and sour cream and let mix for a few minutes. You do not want any air to be mixed into the batter. And then finally, you add 5 large eggs, one at a time. Leave the mixer on low. It's important not to have any extra air put into the batter. And let the mixer run on low for a couple minutes and make sure everything's mixed very well. So an important step in this process is the hot water bath. You need to foil the bottom of your pan so that water will not seep into the cheesecake. And then add hot tap water, the hottest you can get it, so that it makes a steam bath for the first half hour. You let this cook on 300 for 30 minutes. Once it's finished, after 30 minutes, you turn the smoker off. And prop the door open about a couple inches. I used a oven mitt, folded it over so that it's about a 2-inch gap. And you let it sit there like that for another half hour. After the half hour is up, you close the lid, turn your smoker back on to 300, and cook for another approximately 90 minutes from this point where you turn the smoker on. That 90 minutes will take into account the warm-up time that you have to wait for the smoker. But again, it's approximately 90-minute cook time. So to make sure your cheesecake is finished, about 2 inches in from the edge, the cheesecake should at least be 150 degrees. You can see I went over a little bit, about 160. This cheesecake still turned out very good. So just anything over 150 degrees. And that's it. You take the cheesecake out, let it sit on the counter for at least an hour. Cover it, put it in the fridge, preferably overnight, at least 6 hours. And you can enjoy it in the morning. And as you can see, there's many different types of cheesecake that can be enjoyed from one of these pellet grills.